Well, hi, hello, and welcome to the Week 7 edition of First and 10. I'm George Faust.
I'm Karaski Melvin. Don't forget, your final game scores are on the bottom of your screen. George, where are we going to go first?
Let's start with Acadiana taking on John Curtis. Big matchup. We start in the first. Patriots running back Marlon Pruitt. We talked about him at 6. He has 9 touchdowns. He gets the handoff, but he fumbles. Jalen Lawrence recovers and runs down the field to set up the Rams with great field position. But on 4th down, the Rams unable to get their first, that is, after a high snap bobble by Kevin Williams. Now, on the Patriots' next possession, Prout gets another handoff. This time, he hits the Jets, and he's not stopping. He's at the 10-yard line. That's when he gets pulled down by a couple of Ram defenders. But a couple of plays later, Kaheem Smith gets the pitch from Dagan Bruno, and he takes it in for 6. Curtis goes on to win 35-14 tonight.
Sulphur went to Southside, which is while they're playing in St. Martinville. Boat out of the tunnel. They're still hyped there for Southside. Good, decent home field advantage there. First Shark drive, Aaron Ford. Built Ford tough. He is a motoring. And this is the game's first touchdown. Southside leading 7-0. Sharks were looking to add more onto the game with a field goal. Sulphur blocks the attempt. And then on the ensuing drive for the Tours, Gage Trahan through the fog finds Jonathan Hopkins Jr. for the score. Southside would score the next 21 points and win the game 28-7. And George, in that game, it started off, Southside came out with a house of fire, and it looked like they were going to get more with that block, and it looked like Sulphur was kind of getting everything evened up, but then Southside is just great this year.
They're playing great. That's going to set up a very nice matchup between Acadiana and Southside next week in Week 8. We'll see what happens with that for sure.
We shall see.
All right, Northside taking on the STM Cougars, a District 4 for a matchup. In the third quarter we go. Vikings quarterback Peyton Boyd scrambling, finds a wide open Joshua Carter, who gets the first down. Then Boyd runs left and eventually goes back right, a little shaking and baking, if you will, trying to get out of the way of the defenders. Picks up another first down. In the end, though, too much STM as the Cougars go on to win 49-7.
And now we're going to head to Big Sam, where the Broncos are hosting Lafayette. And the Lions, well, they would strike first. Grayson Saunier hands it off to Caleb Anderson. He goes through tackles, through the end zone for the score. Lafayette up 7-0. Sam Houston, they would respond in a big way, though. After a huge game early in the drive, Bronco QB Dennis Garner takes the direct snap and finishes it in for the score. Final score in this one, Sam Houston 42, Lafayette 41.
All right, let's go down I-10 to Crowley, where Notre Dame head coach Louis Cook looking on. His granddaughter there on the right, celebrating her 4th birthday. Happy birthday, Christine. Now, to the game we go. Notre Dame ball. Aiden Mouton finds Grady Falk on the out. A big gain down to the 1-yard line. And from there, Lane Gaspard goes in for the score. But the Pios excited in the stands, looking forward to a big matchup. How about this one? Sam Bernard with the pick here of the Vinton Lions. I'll tell you what, Karaski, Vinton's helmets, very creative. It's a V with a lion in it. Very creative. It looks pretty cool. Aiden Mouton, not done yet. This time he's going to find Falk. Into the end zone he goes. Notre Dame rolls in this one over Vinton by the final count of 41-6.
Look, Ron's taking on Rain and the helmets that they have adorned. I'm sure that gentleman will look good in a helmet there. Kylan Wheeler picking up the ball. He goes 85 yards as his yellow gold helmet goes streaking through the end zone on the opening kickoff. 6-0 after a missed PAT.
All right, but Lagrange would answer back, marching down the field. They would score here, and it would be tied at this point, and things got explosive, if you will, at this contest.
Kaboom.
Because, man, the offenses were on fire. 535 yards of total offense for the Rain Wolves. Dylan Judy's the quarterback, 13 of 15, 206, 2 touchdowns. Kylan Wheeler, you saw him return that kickoff, 129 yards receiving with a touchdown. Rain wins big, 59-36. Northwest taking on the Church Point Bears. Undefeated. Tylen Citizen with a nice run, rounding the corner for the touchdown. He's last week's athlete of the week, and the foul phenom, actually. He got the double duty. Northwest quarterback there, he's not able to hang on, fumbles the snap. Bears recover. Check the final score in this one as Church Point looks to remain undefeated, and then they do 50-8. They put on a half century note.
The old 50 burger, I believe it is
called. The 50 burger, I like that. There you go.
Gators, dogs, out in Sinlaw first quarter. Ridge Collins, he would barrel through the end zone, gets the Bulldogs off to a quick start. Beauchene would go 3 and out and force a punt, and then, oh no, it's blocked by Reginald Bootsy, and Jacob Joseph would scoop and score for Cecilia. Gators struggled all night and just couldn't hang. Cecilia improves to 6-1 with tonight's 48-7 win over Beauchene.
I feel like I'm scrolling on some kind of social media there with that song. Coming up, highlights of 2 big Vermilion Parish matchups on the gridiron. We'll have it for you coming up.
You're watching First and 10, sponsored by